Yeah, remember that feeling you get when you receive your paycheck? It feels like you can buy everything, right? Now try to imagine how Kylie Jenner, only being 21, felt when she found out that her fortune has gone beyond $1 billion. The younger sister of Kim Kardashian made more than $630 million in the last 3 years selling cosmetics of her own line. That is hard. Stay with Curious Sips because now we're going to tell you how Kylie Jenner became the youngest self-made billionaire in history. Or not. On March 5th, Forbes magazine published an article naming Kylie Jenner the youngest self-made billionaire in history. But is she really self-made? Did she start selling lemonade and newspapers to be able to make enough money to start her own company? Of course not. That is how we at Curious Sips lived, not Kylie. Even though she certainly had a little help from her extremely wealthy and popular family, Forbes claims that Kylie totally deserves that title. For Curious Sips, Forbes is the most reliable source to check the up-to-date lists of people who have enough money to buy your house, your neighbors' houses, even Curious Sips' entire city if they wanted to. Kylie Jenner has recently joined their club, but the problem is that this magazine argued that the 21-year-old had earned her own fortune on her own. When the article was published, it faced a huge wave of backlash. It's clear that Jenner was born into a rich and popular family, not to mention the Kardashians' reality show. However, in this video, Curious Sips will explain why Kylie Jenner has a great merit even if it doesn't seem fair, and explain what Forbes means by self-made. The magazine considers self-made millionaires as people who didn't just inherit their fortune but became wealthy by hard work. For example, Oprah Winfrey, who would be rated 10 out of 10. On the other hand, Donald Trump, who inherited part of the fortune from his father, would be like a 4 out of 10. Now Kylie, one of the Kardashians' Jenner family, got a 7 out of 10. Not bad, right? Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook, was the previous youngest self-made billionaire at the age of 23, and he was about an 8 out of 10 on the same scale. However, Kylie didn't make much effort as Mark thanks to her cosmetics brand, Kylie Cosmetics. On top of all this, Kylie herself explained that her 129 million Instagram followers and numerous reality shows made her a celebrity and helped her get good publicity. Jenner also assures that her parents stopped giving her money at the age of 15, and since then, they haven't given her even a cent. Probably it was an effective way to teach her how to save and start generating her own income. But it's also not known how much money she had received before her parents cut the allowance. Kylie admits that she had some recourse to start with, though that money was not inherited. The makeup mogul recalls that the idea of selling her own cosmetics came when she became obsessed with makeup tutorials she used to watch on YouTube. She was fascinated with the ideals of beauty that now rule the world of fashion. What we are sure about is that figures don't lie. Kylie founded her own company on November 30th of 2015, and in just 1 year and a half, the sales went up to 420 million. The company is completely managed by Kylie, but with a little help from her mother, Kris, who is the head of the finance office, and her manager. Together with brands related to her family such as Seed Beauty or Kim Kardashian West, Kylie managed to make her cosmetics become a luxury item that millions of women around the world want to have. She also tends to sell limited editions. As of today, the company is valued at $900 million, and together with the other family businesses which Jenner has shares in, it makes her a young billionaire, which is more than twice as much money as her most famous sister, Kim Kardashian, who has a fortune valued at $350 million. Do you still think that Kylie Jenner earned her fortune on her own? Is she really a self-made billionaire? We'd be glad to read your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to become a member of our Curious Sips family. So see you guys next time.